Have you ever been stuck waiting for a crucial payment to clear, wondering if it's going to hit your account in minutes or days? Or perhaps you've needed to send money urgently and found yourself deliberating over which transfer option to choose, instant or standard. It's a common dilemma in the fast-paced world of digital banking, where every second can count, especially when it comes to your finances. Today, we're diving deep into the world of money transfers with a specific focus on Roger Bank. We're going to break down the key differences between instant and standard transfer times, helping you understand when to choose which option, what to expect in terms of speed, potential costs, and any limitations you might encounter. This isn't just about moving money, it's about making informed financial decisions that empower you to manage your funds effectively and efficiently. So, let's set the scene. Imagine you're at a shop, about to make a purchase, and your card declines. You quickly realize you need to transfer funds from your savings to your checking account. Do you choose the option that promises immediate availability, or do you opt for the one that might take a bit longer but potentially save you a few bucks? Or perhaps you're splitting a bill with friends, and everyone is waiting on your transfer to settle up. These everyday scenarios highlight why understanding transfer times is so important. The banking landscape has evolved dramatically. Gone are the days when bank transfers were universally slow, often taking multiple business days to process. The advent of real-time payment systems has revolutionized how we move money, offering unprecedented speed and convenience. But with this increased speed often comes a trade-off, whether it's in the form of fees or specific conditions. Roger Bank, like many modern financial institutions, offers both instant and standard transfer options, each with its own set of characteristics that cater to different needs. Let's start by defining what we mean by instant and standard in the context of Roger Bank. Instant transfers, the need for speed. When you hear instant transfer, the first thing that probably comes to mind is immediate gratification. And for the most part, that's exactly what it delivers. Instant transfers are designed to move funds from one account to another, often within the same bank or between participating banks, in near real time. We're talking seconds, not hours or days. This speed is invaluable in situations where time is of the essence. Think about it, an emergency bill payment, settling up with a friend right after an outing, or covering an unexpected expense. In these scenarios, waiting even a few hours can cause significant inconvenience, or worse, lead to late fees or missed opportunities. Instant transfers virtually eliminate this waiting period, providing immediate access to your funds. How do instant transfers work with Roger Bank? While specific details about Roger Bank's internal instant transfer mechanism are proprietary, generally, instant transfers leverage real-time payment networks. These networks allow banks to process and settle transactions continuously, 24/7, including weekends and public holidays. This is a significant departure from traditional batch processing, where transactions are grouped together and processed at set intervals, typically during business hours. When you initiate an instant transfer on Roger Bank's platform, whether through their mobile app or online banking portal, the system immediately checks for available funds and, if sufficient, pushes the transaction through the real-time payment rails. The recipient's account is then credited almost instantaneously. You will usually receive a confirmation within seconds, and the recipient will see the funds reflected in their balance almost immediately. Are there any limitations or fees for Roger Bank instant transfers? This is where the fine print often comes into play. While the speed of instant transfers is undeniably attractive, they often come with specific considerations. Firstly, fees. Many banks, including potentially Roger Bank, may charge a small fee for instant transfers. This fee helps cover the cost of operating and maintaining the real-time payment infrastructure. While the fee is usually nominal, perhaps a small percentage of the transfer amount or a flat fee per transaction, it's crucial to be aware of it, especially for smaller transfers where the fee could represent a significant portion of the amount being sent. Always check Roger Bank's current fee schedule for instant transfers before initiating one. Secondly, transfer limits. To mitigate risk, banks often impose daily or per transaction limits on instant transfers. These limits can vary significantly based on your account type, your banking history, and Roger Bank's internal policies. For instance, you might be able to send a few $1,000s instantly, but larger amounts may require a standard transfer or need prior arrangement with the bank. It's always a good idea to check your specific transfer limits within your Roger Bank app or online banking portal if you anticipate needing to send a large sum instantly. Thirdly, availability to other banks. While instant transfers within Roger Bank accounts are typically seamless, instant transfers to accounts at other banks depend on whether the receiving bank is also part of a compatible real-time payment network. If the recipient's bank doesn't support instant transfers, your instant transfer might revert to a standard transfer process once it leaves Roger Bank's system, leading to delays. Roger Bank's platform should ideally indicate if a transfer to an external bank will be instant or not. Standard transfers, the reliable workhorse. Now, let's shift our focus to standard transfers. These are the more traditional bank transfers that have been around for a long time. They are, in essence, the workhorse of money movement, reliable and generally free, but not always the fastest. How do standard transfers work with Roger Bank? Standard transfers typically rely on batch processing systems, like the Automated Clearing House (ACH) network in many regions. When you initiate a standard transfer with Roger Bank, your transaction is grouped with other transactions and sent for processing at specific times throughout the business day. This batch processing is more cost-effective for banks, which is why standard transfers are often free. However, this efficiency comes at the cost of speed. Once a batch is processed, the funds are sent to the receiving bank, which then needs to process its own batch to credit the recipient's account. This multi-step process means that standard transfers can take anywhere from 1 to 3 business days to complete. In some cases, especially if you initiate a transfer late in the day or on a weekend, it might even take longer. Weekends and public holidays are crucial here, as they are not considered business days, meaning your transfer might not even begin processing until the next working day. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.